To those who wouldn't amend their ways, who want to sit down there and suffer and cry in secret and worry, they still come out and smile. And if not for my husband today, before poor, who are you deceiving? This is what I'm talking about in social media. I say, enjoy the life. Enjoy the life. Have it real. We all know what we have. We know what we want. We know what we want to really achieve. We expect our relationship, no matter what level it is, we want it to grow a little bit more. As time goes on, we want it to be more better. So when it's not growing, it's your decision to work on it and see if it's going to work. It's not going to work. All this thing depends on you. But to conclude this thing, I will still say, listen to what people are saying. If their relationship fell, if it work, they're crying in social media, they say they break their head, it doesn't matter what happened to them. Use that thing as an example to correct some things in your life, some mago, some things you're doing wrong, some things your partner is doing wrong, to make sure that you're living a real happy, relaxed life, that you can ask yourself, am I happy? Am I truly happy? And you answer yourself. This question, you owe it to yourself to answer. The answers belongs to you. You are doing it for yourself, not for anybody. Search yourself. Ask yourself the right questions. Am I losing in this relationship? Am I winning? What does this relationship make me feel like? What do I gain in this my relationship? What am I giving? Because you don't need to be ego-centered. You have to also give. Mostly we women, we are the one who are supposed to give more when it comes to other things. There are so many things we can do for our man to support him and other things. We do it. You ask yourself, this person I'm staying with as a woman, deep down in my heart, I want to tell myself the truth as if I'm standing before God. That way they explain that will stand on the last day. Ask yourself that this person you are marrying, are you fair to this person? Truly. You know, we women, we have a lot of roto. What I mean by roto is tiny little things we do that men don't see. Ask yourself if you, who is advising people not to listen to people who their marriage are destroyed, ask yourself if you are treating your partner well. You as a woman, are you treating your partner fair? Are you good to this person that God will say, oh, bravo, good, you did well? The way you're treating your husband, are you that way? Are you like that? Are you that way? If you are not like that, then you need to make amends. It's not only men. We women, we come out, we cry, the men did this, the men did this. The one we are doing under that the men are not noticing, the ones they are not seeing, the one they cannot come out and cry to people what we are doing. It's much. It's really much. So let's amend our ways. I will still be here. You'll be seeing my lovely face once in a while, talking about how we can be happy, how we can do relationship. This is what I have decided to do. This is what gives me joy and rest of mind, that I make sure that at least I've said it today, that what happened to me, that the mistakes I made, that no one else make it. This is why I have problem with my relationship. And I talk about relationship because I want people to be married. I want people to be happy. I want people to be in a relationship, in a home, husband and wife with their children. My predicament cannot make me wish somebody evil. My luck or whatever happens to me, if it's my fault or somebody's fault, cannot make me not to wish somebody well, not to be happy for somebody who is happy. Do I really want to be single? Do I decide and work hard to be single? I didn't. Would you want to know what is coming up? What is possible? What could happen to you as a person in a relationship? That thing might be happening over the years because nobody opened your eyes. Because you trusted so well and you believed so well that this thing It's not possible that this person can never do this to me. Because you never listened. You never watched such videos to see how somebody disappointed somebody, no matter how much that person believed in the person. And that person never find out. Hello guys. I find this video and I find it very funny. This has to do with mentality, understanding, exposure, because if you've not learned something for a long time, you will not say you know something about that thing. It takes a lot to spend your years in experiencing one particular thing. Nobody can say you are not matured to talk about that thing. And mostly when this thing has taken me like 24 years to put my eye down, to want it so much for it to work out, but then it didn't work out. And you sit somewhere without getting your own experience as this much years, without putting your time, your effort, trying to make things work out in that relationship. And you think that you are the right person to advise somebody, not to listen to someone whose relationship failed. If that person's relationship did not fail, if the person did not make mistake, how is the person coming here to tell you, look at the mistake I made, look at what I've corrected, look at how I would have fight, maybe I would have stayed. How can you know these mistakes and correct your own before your own happen? My dear, it's very painful. It's not easy. Even when you are saying, oh, it's not my fault, I am innocent. No, it has to do with you had a center table or a dining table in your living room. One day you wake up and you find out that that thing that has been there for so many years is no longer there. How does it feel? This is what we're talking about. It's not about talking to people. Do not listen to somebody who the relationship failed. You don't know the person's story. You don't know what the person has been through. You don't know if it's the person's fault. If that person wanted the relationship to work or not, find out the conditions that this thing took place. What is the situation like? Have I been there? Am I close to it? Oh, is it then better when the person stays in this relationship and you hear your husband's car coming in, your heart jump? Whenever you are in the house, your husband is coming, you are trying to adjust somehow. You don't have rest of mind. Even come on something you want to talk to somebody that is closer to you, the closest person to you, you cannot open your mouth and talk to that person the way the person understands. The person is existing maybe in your life, and there's nothing you people are doing. There is no relationship, there is no marriage. You people are just answering them, they are married or they are together, but nothing. You know deep down in you that there's nothing. So you like to sit down there and waste your time? Or do you prefer to turn to a punching bag when the person is punching you? Or do you want this man to also have money and you don't test anything from the money? The person has money and you don't get 1 cent. Instead, the person collect from the one you have. You have parents. This person do not care about your parents. Do not ask, oh, how can we give your parents 1 cent? And from year to year, you don't also give your parents because you are not allowed. Is your mouth getting to the talk, the decisions that are made in the house? What are you married for? When at the end, it looks as if you are not married. So when you people are advising people not to listen to somebody, someone like me, who my relationship do not work out, you have to know, go through the person's video, try to come closer, know who that person is, know exactly what that person is advising you about. Or the person is telling you, do not make the same mistake I made. Please do not leave your relationship. Please fight and make it work. But please do not stay there and suffer the kind of pain you cannot bear. Watch what that person is advising you about before you know what to decide on, before you decide not to hear the advice or not. Because someone who has been there, someone who has tested Olubu soup that they did not wash, somebody who has tested honey that is very unique and sweet in the test, that person is the one who will come to you and say, oh, if you don't have this, if you don't have this, you are missing. I'm telling you, to have a relationship, to have a husband, to have somebody you call your own, is it your right hand or left hand pal, is very good. There's nothing like that. Then you know you are not alone. You are with somebody you can count on, you can rely on. Somebody you can say, oh, this relationship I'm inside, I am gaining. It's giving me a hope for the future. You can't advise somebody to stay in a relationship that the person is suffering. You yourself know that that person is suffering. Somebody comes to you and say, please, me and my children do not have what to eat. Will you advise that person to stay in that relationship? When you see the husband buy things for other people, would you? Would you advise somebody to stay in a relationship whenever the person comes to you, the person is crying to you, and you're seeing the eye swollen everywhere, wounds, the stains from the old wounds the person had, and the person is coming to you and crying for you? Will you tell the person, oh, please stay in this relationship, there's nothing like your relationship, stay there? Would you advise somebody to stay in a relationship where the wife is the problem the person have? The person is tormenting the husband, disturbing the husband, destroying things, drawing the person back. Would you advise that? Would you advise a man to stay with a woman who he has given much love, much attention, giving the woman everything the woman needs, but that woman is not appreciative? She's not taking that man as serious as that man is taking her. And the man is keep wasting. She keeps squandering the money. And the man keep wasting, keep hoping, fighting every year for that thing to work. And it didn't work. And years has gone. This person has stayed without being in a relationship. And the world believes that the person is in a relationship. Would you advise that person to move on? That person is in pain, worried, thinking, oh, why is my own like this? Wouldn't there be an option to this choice of a wife? Can't I make better choice? Is the mistake from me? That person is suffering in regret and in pain. Would you advise that person to continue with this relationship? And you know that this relationship is heading nowhere. Are you going to advise that person to stay in a relationship? There are many other things. There are many other things you will see or experience in relationship that you tell yourself, oh, to stay alone is better. Sometimes you come out of relationship, you are afraid to enter into another one because somebody you trusted so much. If somebody on video for you and tell you that this person will do this kind of a thing to you, you will not believe it. Will you stay in a relationship where the man goes and carries some diseases and infects you with these diseases? And you're not going anywhere, but you're having infections every time. Would you like this kind of relationship? Or you keep your money, your wife is stealing it. She will steal the money and pack it and give to the family. Would you like it? Which one will you prefer? The person never knew that this thing is happening to her or him. And this person who is doing this thing is the person you will never believe. You will never see coming that that person is your problem. That all these things that happen over these years is this person who is causing it. Why? You love this person. You believe in this person. You can't believe this person will be able. The person have the kind of heart to be this wicked. And that person sees you, laugh, smile with you, pretend to be in your side. But really, that person is the problem you are going through. The person who will put things in your drink, in your food, to make you sick, to make you behave somehow, to make himself feel good, to have you where the person wants to have you. The person who can manipulate you to achieve whatever aim that person has, who makes you believe in things that are not existing. That person makes you to do things you don't really want to do with your own eyes. But because that person wants to have you somewhere, the person wants you to believe and accept that this thing he or she is doing to you is perfect. That this is how other relationships are going. Then you refuse. That person can put something in your food, put something in your drink to make you do that thing what that person wants. To have you believe and see things the way he or she wants you to see it. Simply because that way you are doing, the way you are going, do not please that person. Would you stay? When sometimes you realize that you are not the person this thing is happening to, this is not possible that I will accept this kind of thing, then you find out that the person is using some voodoo or some manipulation to get you to do what that person wants you to do. Something you do not want to do, that person is making you do it. So when you get yourself small, you're like, is it me? What is really going on? And you decide that you are not safe there. It's better that you leave so that you can know and count and give account of everything that is happening in your life, instead of some things to go you by and you don't know, simply because of the kind of things they are using to manipulate you in your life. Would you stay? So before we judge and point finger at people, let's stop hearing say, because of what you hear, because of what they told you, because of somebody who knows how to brainwash and who knows how to manipulate, who knows how to lie. The person tells you that this person did this, the person did this. Try to check things. Try to watch these people and know who is telling you the truth. Know who is saying the truth. After all, this is their life. This is their relationship. These people are mature people. They know what is good for them. But this will not prevent the person from telling somebody, oh, don't do this, oh, don't do this, don't do. We all have our talent, have our heart, how we feel and everything. The person can choose whatever person chooses to do. It's left for you to know if that advice that person is giving you, if it's going to help you or it's going to destroy you. Doesn't mean that the person is not supposed to have a page, the person is not supposed to preach or tell people don't do like this, because the person's life did not work the way you anticipated it. You wanted it to, for you to tell me about husband and wife, your marriage should be 50 years and it should be going well. You should come out with your husband and tell us how you're flashing, how you people are living very fine. There's social media life where people come and post for you that they are living in peace. You don't know if the camera off, if that thing that's showing you is what's going on there. Try to know what is going on really in people's life. Know what is going on in your own from the test of your own. When you check your own, since this 3 months, since this 6 months, what is happening in my life? When you check it small, maybe you can use it to know what is happening in other places. The partner they are advising you to leave, they are advising you to stay with or to minimize the way you people do things, or that you should forgive him. That partner they are talking about, is he or she really forgiving? Does that person have really forgiving spirit? That when things happen, you beg for forgiveness, that person really and truly forgive you and forget it? Or is that person punishing you somehow for that sin you have committed? Find out what is happening in your relationship before you start advising people not to listen to people who have experienced, people who have been through hell, who have seen things, who have been in pain. In your relationship, are you saying, oh, it's beautiful, it's fine with me? How many times do you cry in secret? How many times do those things your partner do make you shed tears in secret, and truly you're not happy, you're not satisfied the way you claim, and somebody is coming to say, oh, try to make sure you are happy? That person is not saying leave your relationship. That person is not saying, oh, deal with your husband or your wife. It's not saying, oh, insult the person, deny the person that and that. The person is saying, watch it so that happiness you are showing us, you are truly like that. It's really that way you are trying to make us see and believe. That's what we're saying. If I stay in a relationship that I'm not happy or I'm not getting some things in it, I will go. I'm not going for you. I'm going for me. And you cannot prevent me from coming to social media. I'll be doing the social media. If you don't like it, you come, you see me. You make either eyes right or you make eyes left. One of the one, each one of them, you must do. Because what I'm saying doesn't interest you. You don't like it. So you see, that is it. I want people to be happy. I want somebody to stay like this and say, oh, I've arranged and amended my ways. My relationship is going well. I'm treating my partner well. The person is treating me well. And do you know what I love? I love to build together. I love bring your own, I bring my own. I want this. My parents did it. I saw people who did this in it work, and this is my dream. So I would love to see people succeed in their marriage, to succeed in their marriage and be truly, deeply happy and hopeful that it will get even a little bit more better. So this is why I'm here. And I'm going to do that. It's true in my mouth, you're hearing every time, the man did that to the woman, the man did that to the woman. But remember that wherever I am, I hear more of women coming to me to complain or calling me on the phone and say, see what happened. The other day he did this, the other day. But I don't have it like that, like men complaining much. This is why it looks as if I'm siding the woman. I'm not siding nobody. I'm only saying this is what is happening in our relationship. Let's amend and make our home and our life a better place. Let everybody be happy. Let the children also be happy so that it doesn't affect our kid. Finish. Udon, nothing else. Thank you so much for watching so far. Thank you guys for all your support, for the likes, for the comments. I remain your girl, Chioma Swibro. See you guys next time in my next video. Bye. Au revoir.